Guys, we have it. We have the code for the final bunker of Verdansk. Bunker 0 or Bunker X, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you don't know the whole story behind this, basically, a couple days ago, I found an Easter egg within all of the police stations of Verdansk where you can interact with the terminal, and this terminal would tell you which Easter eggs on Verdansk you have completed and which ones you have not. Now, there are 30 of these Easter eggs. Some are finding notes, some are completing Easter eggs, but one was left to be answered. One by the name of X, specifically referring to Bunker 00 or Bunker 0 or Bunker X. Well, as it turns out, we've had the code the entire time. And today we are going to be going in, we're going to be completing Bunker 0 or Bunker X, looking at what is inside, and then completing all 30 of the Easter eggs and discovering what we get and what we don't. So without further ado, let me dive in. Now, Bunker 0 is one of the easier bunkers to find. Now, we certainly didn't get it in zone. In fact, it's pretty much as far out of zone as you can get. But if you see this monolith kind of south of hills here, you basically just go straight past that, fly right over top of it, and we go into the background. Now, this has been a bunker that has eluded us, that has left questions that we haven't understood from the very beginning. Since Verdansk was brought back, it was the only bunker that has had any changes with it. Now, to be clear, I have not been inside this bunker yet. However, I do know the code. Now, as we can see, it's Bunker 00. We have this hacker symbol, which was a part of the Rebirth Island Easter egg, and then the number X. So when we saw this, we were left wondering why exactly this was the information we were given. We knew that this was going to be a big thing. We knew that this was going to give us something and be the only bunker that we didn't previously understood. So, what is the code? You may be wondering what this code is. Well, here it is. 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0. Now, you may be wondering where I got that code from, and it's simple. We first had to go into a computer, hack that computer, do a bunch of different... No, I'm just kidding. It is literally the binary for X. Yeah, that's it. It was literally just the binary for X. That was all it was. We could have done it the entire time. Now, I don't know what's inside this bunker. I do not know what is inside this bunker, so... we will have to figure that one out. And then I want to go back to the terminal and see if we get anything for the 30 out of 30. Now, this is different. I will say that this is not what was in this bunker previously. This was also a red keycard bunker. It was not a coded bunker. So what do we have here? We have a bunch of chests, a couple of orange chests. Oh, we do have something. Oh, there's a coin. We do have something here. This is new. Okay, so we have a biometric scanner. So that is, of course, from the Rebirth Easter egg. We have a laptop, which you cannot interact with. There's no symbol to interact with, which, by the way, these are in a couple different areas across Verdansk, these uninteractable laptops. I believe one is in Bunker 2 or 3. I can't remember. And then these 4 screens, this is going to have something to do with a future Easter egg. Like, for sure it will. Also, I've never seen that sign before. I wonder if I can translate that. Here, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can translate that. This one's very mysterious. It says dangerously high voltage. Okay, so that's all we have there. So it appears as though this wall is the only secret we have inside of here. We had some footsteps. Okay, so we're all looted up now. Now, I wanted to just quickly look at the things that are new. Now, these codes have been found in several areas. These are on the Overlook. They are in Bunker 4. They're in, I believe, Bunker 11. Kind of all over the place. And this symbol, this is weird. Now, the reason why this symbol is specifically so weird is it was the Rebirth Island symbol for the hacker. It has to do with Makarov and it has to do with Vondel. So it has to do with a lot of different things. Now, the X, there's actually a couple areas where that could come in, but the only really new things in this bunker are, number 1, this logo, And number 2, this wall here with 4 things. I think this is gonna have some, like, we're gonna have to turn on the power or something. This is gonna be a future Easter egg, which actually ties into the 30 for 30. So let me make my way to a police station. So I actually died in the gas, but we gotta win here and then we can make our way back to a police station. Got him. Pretty sure that was a bot. All right, what's the best police station to go to? There is one right here, right below us. Perfect. So we'll go to this police station. Hopefully there's no one there. We'll land on the roof and then we'll go check out this terminal. Because if there is a blueprint, this would be the area or the thing to give it to us. After doing 30 Easter eggs, you'd think they'd give you something. Let's see here. Interact.
You really know Verdansk inside and out.
Okay. So it does say 30 out of 30, and then it gave me XP and said you really know Verdansk, don't you? As you can see, oh, now it's labeled Bunker 0. That's interesting. I wonder if they changed that today. So, no blueprint? All right. Let me think about this one. So here is what I will say about this. When we actually have a look at this Easter egg, if we go in and we actually look at what we get shown in this terminal, all of these Easter eggs are in reference to older Call of Duty games. Like, for example, Destruction of Verdansk, Old School Wars. Secrets of the Pacific, we have the Caldera. Moving through all of these, they are all references to older Easter eggs, older Call of Duty games, older versions of Warzone, or older Warzone Easter eggs, like Bunkers or Bunker number 11. The only one that is different is Bunker 0, and in fact, the only thing that I can say about this is Bunker 0 is also the only other bunker that really has something new, aside from Bunker 4 with the new Alcatala flags. And the fact that none of these actually gave us any sort of blueprint, any rewards, any in-game items. Yes, you do get a lot of XP from it, but as a whole, all you get is the kind of completion state that we see here, and that is really it. I was kind of hoping for a blueprint or something like this, but the one thing that I will say is if we do have a look at this, the Overlook Easter egg that was introduced with Season 4 is not on this list. All of these are old Easter eggs, so I'm wondering if we have now hit a point with Verdansk where everything new moving forward, all the new Easter eggs are going to be pushed forward into the new era of Warzone, not leaning on the old Easter eggs. And in fact, one of the things that I do find interesting about this is the bunker being labeled X with the hacker is actually a reference to a specific character. One character who we thought was gone forever, who this might actually be in a reference to, a character that might have thought to be gone but now be being brought back. And if you would like to see the story video behind X, behind this bunker, all I ask is that you hit that like button. Now that all of the bunkers have been revealed and all of the secrets have been revealed, I think we got to take a step back and maybe have a look at the story behind this one, because I think they're hiding just a little bit more. And I think with the Overlook Easter egg and with the hacker and with X, I think there's just a little bit more we have to look into. But for now, this has now been every Easter egg, all 30 of them. They're all on the channel. They'll all be linked down in the description. But yeah, that was Bunker 0, Bunker X. If you're like me, you might be a little bit disappointed, but let me know what you're thinking down in the comments. And until next time.
We are reaching for the